Hey, welcome back to the channel. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Hey man, this the 1 year since the young Dolph, man. Everybody like this video if you're rocking with Memphis, if you're near Memphis, if you supporting a fan of young Dolph, man. So they already got like a third guy for this. They got the two guys back in January and everything like that. But you see, everything is coming back to CMG. Everything is tied in some way, connected with Black Youngster, because he was the one that was pretty much doing all the running around and doing all the dirty work for CMG, man. Him and like 10 other members. You understand that when you look at all the people involved and you see like who they know, who's their boss and none of that, it always comes back to CMG, Black Youngster, Yo Gotti, or Moneybagg Yo, whether you're looking at the Bentley, whether you're looking at the people, or you're looking at basically everything else added together, man. And so now that this is like the 1 year anniversary, we want to send our condolences to young Dolph, the whole family. It was a lot of stuff that's been discussed in the last year, like, for example, the cars being sold, things about where's the money going to? Is it going to the kids? Everybody wanted to know, make sure that, Lil Trey was good and everything like that. And now you understand that even the whole thing with the GoFundMe from the cookie shop and stuff, they were trying to figure out, hey, is any of this bread gonna go to Dolph's kids, or are y'all just gonna keep it, man? And so those are like a lot of questions that people was asking. I know a lot of y'all fans, young Dolph fans out there, y'all trying to figure out the whole situation with the jewelry, the yellow shirt, the thing with the car, and even that Chrome Heart bag. The Chrome Heart bag has $100,000 in it, and they basically ran off with that too. Because if you look at it, the dude was already taking that out the trunk, out of the Corvette and the C8. And even young Dolph mechanic that does the oil change said that Corvette has 5 4K cameras on it, so you should be able to see exactly what was going on pulling up or anything like that. And the fact that they still ain't showed us nothing of him pulling up, but we see that Moneybagg Yo's Bentley is right there on that same street riding by. Like, it's a coincidence that it was riding by the same time that those two dudes were running back in with the Draco. Man, it's crazy that it took them that long to get that third person too, but they still got Shondell out there. They still got a lot of people out there, and you all know that, it still has ties with Black Youngster, CMG, and Yo Gotti, due to the fact that, even Black Youngster dropping that diss song and being in front of that tombstone, everything like that, with the Thornton name in the back. Like, yeah, I know he was throwing shade, he was throwing shots, like it has some weird things to do with it, but and you realize that Straight Drop, Big Homie G, even Finesse 2 Times. Like, Finesse 2 Times we thought was on Young Dolph's side, but now he went and did a song with Big Homie G, who literally did a song with Straight Drop called Track Hawk, which was the response to the Dolph situation, saying that they're on the run. And so it's like, man, nobody's staying loyal no more. Like, we all thought that the whole situation with Moneybagg Yo and Finesse 2 Times is going to be different, and how, like, he was taking his songs and all that stuff. But you guys got to understand that, hey, it's Dolph world out there, and the people still riding for Dolph. Like, Castalia is going crazy right now. Everybody's in Castalia right now. They throwing a big block party. Snoop Bands and Paper Route Woo, they doing another Thanksgiving turkey drive, man. And I was like, man, I don't know about the turkey drives. Like, that's what this whole thing started off as, man. The turkey drive coming back into town. It's just like deja vu all over again. Like, they trying to relive it or something like that. And one thing too is that, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people like trying to like go to that memorial that was at the old Makitas, at the old cookie shop. But, they took that down and moved the memorial. And then there was the people who even like spray painted and defaced the memorial, which was messed up, bro. So they're probably going to end up doing that big party at Castalia Market. And, Snoop Bands and Key Glock might perform. And that turkey drives and stuff. Now, we ain't heard about Big Moochie Grape doing anything to show love. That's one thing. Like I seen on Snoop Band's page, I seen that, and then we seen, we seen Castalia going up. And so now one thing y'all gotta understand is that all of Memphis right now, it's like they're trying to remember, they're trying to celebrate, they're trying to have the parade and everything like that. They don't need anybody to come out and try to be on no goofy stuff. Nobody, everybody should be peaceful right now. It's like a day where the whole city of Memphis could come together and try to celebrate for young Dolph, try to be on peace for one day, maybe even put their differences aside. Because, Dolph looking down like, man, he wants Memphis to stay connected, to stay together. He doesn't want it to be separated where it used to be CMG versus PRE or this versus that or whatever, because there's too much talent coming out of Memphis for them to be doing that. There's basically too many people there where it's such a small city, but it's a lot of people that's got things going on. So as far as in the whole hip hop and rap, right, seeing that whole scene out of Memphis is crazy. So if they all came together, and that's what Dolph was trying to do, was trying to bring the whole town together. He was the king of Memphis, and so that's what kings do, that's what big bosses do. But eventually though, the hate, the jealousy, the greed, Yo Gotti's baby mama, that whole situation that started like 10 years and longer in the making to end up like it did last year, but on the same day, November 17th. And so, it's been a year. And so a lot of people, they still like feel like, hey, Dolph was a part of them, and that they hate to see it happen like that. They hate that a piece of them had to go. And there's still people who bump a lot of Dolph songs, man. And they still supporting Key Glock and them. They got to throw a big concert. They went to Rolling Loud, and on behalf of Dolph's Place, they went and performed. So people were trying, man. People were trying. But we still ain't seen, everything be put together. Like, we all know that the whole thing started with the CMG beef, and they just now starting to ask questions about the whole that situation, and how Big Jook was questioned, and he's seen in hella pictures with the dude that they got, Govan, Hernandez. And so it's like them two is friends or something like that, because it looks like it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in all them pictures together. And that's why they really started to do the questioning, because they realized for the first time that they have a clear, direct connection between that dude who got locked up for it and then the guy that's Big Jook, like Yo Gotti's brother. So they have a affiliate, like CMG affiliate connection. And so they're trying to go and ask all the questions to figure out, like, okay, why is this guy hanging around y'all? Why did he do this to Dolph? Why is he seen pictures with your brother, Yo Gotti? And it's like, was he seen in any pictures with you? Do you pay this guy? That's the type of questioning that they're going to be asking. And so, look, at the end of the day, man, it's the 1 year thing. Everybody wants justice for Dolph. Dolph was a good guy, man. And so a lot of the city of Memphis, they still feel it to this day. And so that's why they out there celebrating right now. So go ahead, bump you some Dolph for the rest of the day. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. I'm going to catch you on the next video.